Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chaos and Order Art by Susan Holt. That is me. I am just going to check really quick to see if I am streaming this live into my group. Yes, I am. Fantastic. I am coming to you today from StreamYard because I have the Wheel of Names coming up this afternoon. Well, not this afternoon. Well, it is this afternoon, I guess. But the Wheel of Names is coming up for the free art giveaway. So I'll have to pull that up here in a few minutes. Excuse me. Before I get started, I would like to do a little bit of housekeeping first. I see Joe Claire is here. Hey, Joe Claire. I see Ruth is here. Hi. Welcome. So for those of you who are watching live, thank you so much for being here today. I know it's at a different time than I usually come on and a different day, but that's because we're doing the spectacular spring art sale extravaganza. So for those of you watching in replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay down in the comments for me so that I know you stopped by. I see somebody says, hey there. Hello. Well, hi, Nancy. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. If you have a comment or a question, go ahead and put that down in the comment section for me. I will answer it as soon as I see it. If you are watching in replay and you do have a question for me, give me a little bit of context so I give you the correct information back. And if I say something you like or you see something you like, go ahead and give me the little thumbs up emoji down at the bottom. I see Kathleen is here. Marlene is with us. Hello. If I say something you love or you see something you love, go ahead and give me some hearts from the little heart emoji down at the bottom. I love seeing those float by. Those are some of my favorite things during the lives. And of course, if you want to buy some art, go ahead and let me know that as well. You can do that in the comments or you can do that over in Messenger. For those of you who have signed up for the free art giveaway, if you win, make sure you accept my friend request so that we can talk in Messenger so I can get your painting to you. Okay. I am excited because today is Friday Fun Day. Woohoo! Fantastic. I am going to show you a few pieces of art today that I want to specifically point out to you that will be coming up on my feed for Chaos and Order Art by Susan Holt today. But I've got 3 of them that I want to show you. They all have, of course, my signature spiral on them. Well, do they? Yes, they do. They do. They are also great to use to bring yourself some peace, calm, and joy, to relax, to look at, kind of walk through. They will give you the benefit of being beautiful. They will help calm you, soothe you, bring you peace. And they're also joyful and stylish and one of a kind. So if you're looking for paintings that do all that plus reduce your stress, you are in absolutely the right place. So I'm going to show you 3 of them. And I want you to tell me which one you absolutely love, which one you absolutely like, and which one, if you want one, would go best with your decor in your home. Okay. First one here, this is Spring Whirlpool. There we go. Joe Claire says, they're so cool. Thank you. This one has blues, yellows, and whites in it. So nice, cool, calming. And this one also has not only the spirals, but it has the linear down the center. So you get the best of both worlds with this design. And Spring Whirlpool is 16 by 20, and it is $1,700 with free shipping in the continental US. Everything I do, except commissions, comes with free shipping in the continental US. So that's the first one. Set it over there so it's safe and sound. The second one I want to show you is Demoiselle, and this is one of my favorites. It's very springy, and it's got greens and blues, a little bit of fuchsia down at the bottom, white background. This one I love to look at. It's so interesting, and I can really get into this one right before I meditate. So this one helps me out a lot, and I know it'll help someone else out a lot too. So Demoiselle is 12 by 24 inches, so it's a good space for pretty much any wall. It's not so tiny that it's going to disappear, and it's not so big that it's going to bowl over an entire room. The cost on this one is $1,500, free shipping in the continental US included, of course. Joe Claire says it's almost like a tornado. Yeah, a little bit. There you go. There's the spiral on it. So this looks like it's got zigzags at the ends, which is super fun because it's Friday Fun Day. And then the third one I want to show you is this one, Center of the Earth. This one has all of the earth tones I could absolutely pull out of my paints. And a big spiral in the center. And the spiral has, I think it's 12, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 16. Yeah, 16 arms instead of the usual 8. So there's a lot going on in this one. And I love how down here in the center, it kind of has that yellow ochre. So this one's good. If you need a piece that's going to anchor a room. Joe Claire says, ooh, thanks, Joe Claire. I'm glad you like it. So this one is Center of the Earth. It is 20 by 20 inches, and it is $2,100 with free shipping in the continental US. And, of course, this one is going to be really great to center yourself to and to take a few deep breaths and get you nice and relaxed. So let me know if any of those appeal to you. And then next, I want to play a little game with you. Hi, Sandy. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to play a little game with you today because this is Friday Fun Day. I want to play this or that. And I want you to tell me which one. I'll present you with several options, which one you like better. So if you like the first option, you're going to put this. If you like the second option, you're going to put that. And I'm going to wait for your answer so that we can go through a few of these and see which designs and paintings you prefer better. All right, you ready? Okay, here's the first one. Do you prefer this? Oh, there we go. This is one of my UV paintings. Or do you prefer that? And this is one of my UV paintings. So do you prefer this or do you prefer that? Go ahead and type that in the comments there for me. So both of these light up. Okay, we have one for that. It's Joe Claire says that. That's this one. I'm using a StreamYard, so my hands are backwards from what I'm used to doing. So, okay, so that wins this one. Okay. Now, the next one. And for those of you who are watching in replay, go ahead and play along with this as well. Do you prefer this? Joe Claire says, what's a UV painting? It's got ultraviolet paint, so it fluoresces under black light. So it's really, really cool. I would show you, but my windows are open and there's too much sunlight coming in to show you over StreamYard. If you do want to see any of my UV paintings, I can show you privately in either a Zoom call or a FaceTime call. So just let me know if you want to see them, if you're interested in them, and I will turn off all the lights and put the black light on them and show you one-on-one, because I've tried to do it on the videos like this for the lives, and honestly, it just doesn't show as well as when I can turn off all the lights and really show you what's going on. So let me know. Okay, second choice. Do you like this or that? Which one do you like better? This or that? Keep an eyeball on the screen in between. Okay. Joe Claire says this one. So that's the one we're going to go with. I think Joe Claire's the only one commenting right now, and that's great. That is perfectly fine. I know a lot of people are still at work. So when you get off work and you're watching this in replay, go ahead and play along with us. All right. Do you prefer this or that? This or that? This one is a UV painting, and that one is not. They do have some similar colors. Okay, so we have that. All right, so this painting is Savannah Queen, and it is 16 by 20. It's $1,700, free shipping in the continental US. I see Sharon is here. Hello, hello, welcome. Sorry, Shannon is here. Even better. Hi, how you doing? So thank you, Joe Claire, and everyone else who is going to be playing this or that with me with my paintings. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So now I'm going to go ahead and we are going to go over, and I'm going to share my screen, and I will now do the free art giveaway. I'm going to spin the wheel of names, and you'll get to see all my behind the screen stuff here. Maybe. All right. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So we've got 11 names. I'm going to go ahead and click on it here. See who wins. And it's Annie Maley. Congratulations, Annie. So I will go ahead and send you a quick message. There we go. I will go ahead and send you a quick message, and we'll get the address from you where I'm going to ship it. You don't have to pay for shipping. I pay for shipping and all of that. Jess is watching. Hello, hello, Jess. Joe Claire said, sorry, I had to step out and pay the yard guy. That is okay. I had to do that last week myself. So congratulations again to Annie Maley for winning the painting. And I will send you a message and tell you which ones you get to choose from. And I will talk to you soon. I wanted to remind everybody that if you were in the free art giveaway and you your name didn't come up on the wheel of names this time as the winner, then no worries. If you still want a painting, go ahead and let me know. And let's talk about the painting that's going to work best in your home. And let's see if we can get it to you as quickly as possible so it can help you stress less as early as next week. For those of you who don't quite know which painting you want, go ahead and ask for a consultation call. You can send me in private messenger a little blurb that says, hey, I need a consultation call, and I'll get on a Zoom call or FaceTime call. That way I can show you the paintings kind of like I did today with this mat. And we can talk about, what size you need, what style you want, what colors, all of that good stuff. I'll walk you through it. So it's a pretty easy process. I see Sandy is here. Hello, hello, welcome. If you want commissions, if you want a commission piece, I do have plenty of blank canvases. So go ahead and let me know what size you want, what you're thinking of. Do you want a linear design? Do you want a spiral design? We'll talk about all of that. I will walk you through that conversation as well, just in case you don't know what that conversation is going to be like. It's really just a chat about, hi, how you doing today? And then we'll transition it over to a talk about the art. Not a problem, not a big deal at all. And I love working with you for commissions. So let me know if you would like to commission me to make you a painting that brings you peace, calm, and joy, that helps you really center yourself and brings less stress to your life, kicks that stress to the curb, as my mom says. And tomorrow at noon, we have Saturday as, let me start that over. Tomorrow, Saturday at noon, we have another live for the special event that's going on this weekend. So I would love it if you would join me for that. That's noon Pacific time. If you cannot join me, go ahead and watch in replay. And I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Joe Claire, thanks for all the comments live. Absolutely love it. Appreciate it very much. And I will talk to you all tomorrow right here on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. Have a really great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.